they asked them to keep, if they can stay, if the companions, there are a group of men, if they can sleep within them, within the confines of this small tribe. And so they said no, because of the women and so on and so forth, you can sleep on the outskirts of the tribe. So they did. They did. They rested on the outskirts of the tribe, of where they inhabited. And so late at night, they were awoken up. The companions of the Messenger ﷺ was awoken. They were awoken at night. And one of the servants from the tribal leader, he came to them. And they said, the servants, they said that our leader, our chief, has been bitten by a scorpion. And that he has very high fever. And we're afraid of that this time is coming to an end. Does any one of you have a ruqya? This is in the hadith. Does any of you have an incantation, something to recite, to cure him? So Sa'id al-Khudri radiallahu anhu, he says, I do. So he goes. He goes with the servant and the companions. He goes to the bedside of this chief, of this tribe, who was bitten. And his fever was high. And Sa'id al-Khudri in this hadith, he recites Surah al-Fatiha. He recites what? Doesn't give him medicine. Doesn't check his temperature. Doesn't call for a doctor. Sa'id al-Khudri, Allahu A'lam. I don't think he was a medical doctor. Allahu A'lam. Could be wrong. But it's not in our sources that he was familiar with medicine. Radiallahu anhu. What does he do? He recites Surah al-Fatiha. And then they leave and they go back to sleep. And in the morning time, the fever dissipates. It disappears. And the chief is very happy, of course. And so they go back. The chief goes out to the companions of the Messenger ﷺ, and they offer them something. They offer them, in one narration of the hadith, they offer them a group of goats. In another narration of the hadith, they offer them a bow and arrow, various bows and arrows. And so the companions disputed with each other whether they should take this gift. Some of them said, no, we should not take it because you recite the Quran. This is ujra. We should not take this ujra, this rent, for reciting of Quran, because that's what you did. And some of the companions said, no, this is permissible, it's okay. So they deferred the matter to the Prophet ﷺ. They deferred the matter to the Prophet. And so when they went back to Medina, they told the story to the Prophet ﷺ. The Prophet ﷺ said to Abu Sa'id al-Khudri radiallahu anhu, he said to him, how did you know that Fatiha could be used for this? Aqsamu, so divide what you've gotten and give me a share. Why did the Prophet ﷺ say this? To make him feel assured that what he did by taking it was correct. How did you know that it was a ruqya? He asked Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. Not as this is a su'al istifham. It's an understanding that yes, you did the right thing. The point of the hadith is what? That they use what? To cure what? They used a surah from Quran, Surah al-Fatiha. That's what he used. He recited Surah al-Fatiha. Recited it. Who recited? Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. Why? Because lil mu'mineen. Shifa rahmatan lil mu'mineen. Because it is for the mu'min. He believed in the Quran. He believed in it. He believed in the Quran. He believed that it was a shifa. That's what he believed. He believed that there is cure in the Quran. He believed that there is a mercy with the verses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, kalam Allah, the words of Allah. There is a mercy in it. He believed in it. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala elevated and took care of the sickness. This is when you become attached to the Quran. You see the benefits of the Quran. You see the benefits of the Quran. But you have to be the ones who go to it. You have to be the